Bonjour, je m'appelle Fogresling. Oui, oui. Welcome back to the channel, folks. It is Clash in Paris. It is the final day of summer. And yeah, we're feeling the heat here on the channel. Wrestling's done. It's done for. Look at the state of this card, alright? 6 matches. I'm not interested in any of them. But let's talk about the cancelled match first, alright? Because it was supposed to be Stephanie Fakir taking on Naomi for the Women's World Championship at Listen Paris. Right, that's what was supposed to happen, but obviously Naomi got pregnant, even though it's actually her real name that got pregnant, not the character. Oh no. See, even with McMahon, he would be booking a storyline about Jey Uso being the father, but no, not Triple H. No, because Triple H is a wee fucking weirdo and wouldn't dare do something like that. So that match gets scrapped. I don't know what's going to happen in that regard. I don't even know who the new champion's going to be. They've not even addressed that. It's just a mess. Right, they actually announced, right, the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits for this shite show, right? And you know what? We might start with that match in a wee minute. But why the fuck would you not do like some kind of multi-woman match, right, for the new women's championship at Clash in Paris? Because this card needs it. But what they'll probably do is some shitey tournament that's going to last 6 weeks to the next pay-per-view. WrestlePalooza. Oh, but it's halfway through September, Stevie. It's not a... Shut your mouth, jabroni, right? WrestlePalooza. I actually don't mind the name of the paper. I couldn't, honestly. The name of the pay-per-view doesn't bother me. Some people are... look, they bring back a 1997 ECW pay-per-view. That's great. It's not 1997, right? AEW just did an event in the ECW arena. There's nothing ECW about it. Bringing back a pay-per-view name for 30 years ago, right? It doesn't make it the 90s again. Doesn't make it cool. Doesn't matter what they do. Nothing about this product is going to be cool. Alright? But yeah, that match get cancelled. Not going to sit here and say I'd care for it. Naomi's pissed her only good run down the drain. And what we're left with is a bit of a clusterfuck on the Raw brand in terms of the Women's World title. Speaking of clusterfuck, folks, woo! The Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits. The Street Profits defeated a bunch of jobbers on SmackDown. I mean, I literally went through the results of this, right? This afternoon, right? This afternoon. And I don't even know who they beat. That's how much it sticks in my memory, man. The Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits on a pay-per-view. That is some of the most disgusting, regurgitated shite I've ever seen, man. That is bogging. That should be nowhere near this. Oh, but Michael Cole coming in. France, they've got the greatest crowd of all. Who gives a fuck about the crowd, right? A bunch of French retards going off their melons, right? Because the Wyatt Six are out there. The crowd is irrelevant. The product is pish. See the crowd reaction, right? The crowd reaction, I'm not saying it's irrelevant, right? It can definitely add to something that's great, but it ain't everything, right? It ain't everything, because the reality is, when they come back to the States, you know, their audience, because that is where the core base of these shows is, the States, they're dead, right? See WrestleMania 18, Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. Yeah, the crowd, by God, did it add to it. But here, that match, it still could have flopped with a electric crowd. Crowds don't make everything. So a crowd on SmackDown in Lyon, there yesterday, being supposedly the greatest of all time. How disingenuous! I mean, think of the shows that Michael Cole's been a part of, and he's come out and spewed that nonsense, man. The crowd don't make up everything. They're a nice wee added bonus. Dare I say, a cherry on top. But to come out and say that, man, and pretend that SmackDown last night, they're pretending it's like one of the greatest. Man, he needs wrapped up and fired in the bin. Anyway, Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits. I'm going. I don't care. I actually don't. I mean, anything could happen here. What could happen to change? The Wyatt Six. They're rumoured to add some new members. We haven't seen Bo Dallas wrestle in a while. His first match back in months of Feed Generations. No, I'm going with the Wyatt 61, right? Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. Can't stand both women for a magnitude of different reasons, but I think Becky Lynch is going to retain her championship, because why the hell not? She obviously said that comment about Ozzy Osbourne. There's been no hint from WWE of an apology. Well, I mean, Brian Alvarez said about it, but ever since his wee statement came out about an apparent apology, they've not done anything. So I don't believe there is going to be an apology to that. So I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. Up next, we've got Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. The tribal thief. He's got trainers on his neck. What sort of gimmick is this? That Bronson Reed is stealing Roman Reigns' trainers and sniffing them. What are we doing here? You know, trainers, folks. Trainers. Trainers. I don't know what it is, right? It appears to be like this, like, I don't know, it's came into society, right? This modern gimmick of I've got a room in my house dedicated to trainers, like Shane McMahon's got a room. Like, how fucking weird is that? Oh, that's the same pair of trainers that he wore in some basketball audition back in fucking 2001. I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. Like, when you look at the fucking real men of wrestling, like when they talked about fashion, you know, the Rolex wearing, the $15,000 suit, all that stuff, right? The Rock coming out in his shirts that were like thousands of dollars. I think of that. They never came out and made a big deal about trainers. Is pathetic. It is. I don't know why it's like a. I don't even know. Oh, it's a Generation C thing. Well, what is this obsession with trainers? Who gives a shit about trainers? Objects in wrestling back in the day, man. You used to gold medals. Fucking Kurt Angle won them in the Olympics. Roman Reigns went and bought trainers at some shop. Who cares? What is this? This isn't a story, man. This is tragic. Roman Reigns will win. This match should have been Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker. For whatever reason, we're not getting that. Bronson Reed's garbage. Oh, Roman, you went and bought your tattoos. My tattoos were earned. Aye, Bronson Reed, dead on. I'm sure you went to the same bloody parlour as him, you prick. Pretending that his tattoos were earned, man, like he's in some kind of gang. Oh, I got the teardrop tattoo, man. I've got some bodies. I killed people. No, mate. The only people you killed is a fucking boredom with your bloody appalling fat ass on Raw. Shit, no, man. Oh, shit would give you a mental breakdown, wouldn't it? Right, Roman Reigns will win that. Sheamus versus Rusev. Good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. What in the name of all it's... A good old-fashioned Donnybrook match, brother. Oh, the shillelagh. The tank, the shillelagh, it's wank. I mean, they were in Dublin on SmackDown. No, but both guys aren't Raw, guys. Well, Becky Lynch could appear on SmackDown, and she certainly ain't a SmackDown gal. So why can't these two... Why couldn't they have done like a Dublin street fight and brawl around Dublin? Why not do something like that? A good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Get this in the fucking bin. See, I don't care. I hope it ends with both of them just retiring in the ring and they go on and that's it. We never see them again. Just announce your retirements and piss off. There's no need for these two, man. Two guys just looking old. Two guys that were never that good in their prime. I mean, at least Sheamus was a world champion and had like some memorable stuff to a degree. What's Rusev done? Came out in a tank. Guy, came out in a tank 11 years ago, Rusev. Cheerio. I'm going with a draw. They both announced their retirements anyway. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight. Yeah, Seth Rollins will win because WWE's tragic. WWE's predictable as fuck. There is no way Seth Rollins, a month after SummerSlam, hell, it's not even a month, it's a couple of weeks after SummerSlam, is losing this championship. He will retain it. I don't care for this match. Jey Uso, shoehorned in there. I'm sure when he takes the pin in this match, fat arse Rikishi will be making fucking statements about this when he couldn't bother his arse making a statement about Rajah Jackson. But I'm sure when Jey Uso gets pinned here, he'll be greeting. So I'm going Seth Rollins. And then this could be the main event. It might not be. I don't care. John Cena versus Logan Paul. A tragic match. Who fucking... I mean, the build-up to this match is John Cena bitching. I wanted to take on Braun Breaker. I wanted to take on Jacob Fatu. I wanted to take on AJ Styles. But no, you asked for it and I have to take you on. What is that? What is that? What is that? The channel Shane Walsh. What is that? What the fuck is that, man? John Cena just openly admit, you're the name they gave me, and I've got to take you on. Like, where is the story? It's dead. It's dead. It's pish. Is Brock going to come out and maybe cost Cena the win? Maybe. Wee. Who cares? That's your Clash in Paris preview. I'm going Logan Paul to win via Brock Lesnar interference. It's done. It's all over.